Imagine a future where death isn't final. Not because of some miracle elixir, not because we've unlocked a hidden fountain of youth, but because your mind, every memory, thought, and feeling has been uploaded into a computer. You could live forever, in theory. This idea is called whole brain emulation, or more simply, mind uploading. It isn't brand new. Science fiction writers have imagined digital immortality for nearly a century. But recent advances in neuroscience, computing, and artificial intelligence have moved this concept from fantasy into the realm of scientific plausibility. At its core, mind uploading needs two things: a complete map of your brain, the connectome, showing every neuron and every connection in exact detail, and a system capable of simulating that map fast enough to think, feel, and respond like the original person. Sounds simple, right? Not even close. The human brain has roughly 86 billion neurons, each connected to thousands of others. That's trillions of connections. Every memory, every thought, every impulse depends on those connections at a precise moment. Capturing this is like photographing every grain of sand on Earth, and then making the sand think. So far, scientists have mapped only one creature, a tiny roundworm with 302 neurons. They replicated it in software, put it in a Lego robot, and yes, it moved like a worm, but it didn't feel anything. This raises the big question. Even if we could replicate a human brain perfectly, would consciousness follow? Would your uploaded mind really be you, or just a copy? Let's imagine the technical barriers are solved. Your brain is scanned, uploaded, and running in a digital environment. What happens next? One obvious option, a virtual world. Disease, gone, aging, optional, death, not mandatory. You could fly, visit other worlds, interact with digital versions of friends, or even create experiences impossible in reality. A personal paradise made of code. But it's not that simple. To feel real, this simulation must replicate every sense: sight, sound, touch, taste, and even emotion. Could software truly recreate the nuances of human feeling? And if it could, would your digital self remain stable, sane, or happy? Here's a classic philosophical puzzle: the Ship of Theseus. Over time, each part of the ship is replaced. Is it still the same ship? Now imagine your mind is duplicated digitally. Suddenly, there are two of you, one biological, one digital. Both think, feel, and remember the same. From the outside, they're identical. But inside, are you still you? Or is your consciousness tied to your original body? Some suggest gradual replacement, swapping neurons for digital equivalents, might solve this. But even then, questions remain. Would your consciousness transfer, or just a copy of it? There are huge ethical concerns. Would digital minds have rights? Could they be switched off? Would they need to earn a living, or pay for server time just to exist? Immortality might be limited to those who can afford it. And security? A digital mind could theoretically be hacked, copied, or deleted without consent. Immortality suddenly seems precarious. And then there's the computing problem. Simulating a human brain at the molecular level requires unimaginable processing power. Today's fastest supercomputers are impressive, but nowhere near enough. Some futurists hope quantum computing or neural-inspired architectures will bridge that gap. Humans have always dreamed of immortality, from ancient alchemists chasing elixirs to myths like the Epic of Gilgamesh. Mind uploading is just the latest attempt, guided not by magic, but by science. Yet even if technically possible, big questions remain. Are we defined by our bodies, or by our consciousness? Could a digital life feel fulfilling? If immortality is achieved by copying, do the originals still die? The path to eternal life may be full of surprises and philosophical headaches. Mind uploading sits at the crossroads of neuroscience, AI, philosophy, and ethics. It promises a future where death may no longer be final, but also challenges what it means to be human. Perhaps the afterlife of the future won't be in heaven, but on a server, in a universe made entirely of code. And maybe, just maybe, your mind could wake up there, still thinking, still wondering, and still very much you.